Hello everyone, welcome to GetSetSalesforce.in. Uh, I have posted one video a few days back and received some feedback. So I tried to incorporate those feedbacks. First of all, someone said to have more visual content. So I have decided to go through a Salesforce Developer Guide, which will not only give us visual content but also a sequence in which we should go through the various concepts of lightning. In first video we saw basic concepts of Salesforce, of what lightning is. In this video we'll start taking a deep dive into lightning. As you can see on your screen, I am taking this lightning component developer guide as a reference. If you want to refer it, you can always download it. So let us have a quick look what we'll be covering during the entire session of lightning. So first of all, what is lightning component framework? Then we will see how to quick start with lightning. Then we'll see creating lightning components, then using lightning components. Then we will see how to have communication with events. Once we are done with components, we'll see how to create app, and later on we'll see how to debug the components if any issues you are facing, and at last we'll see the performance warning if we are getting any and how to fix them. Let us start with what is lightning component framework. The lightning component framework is a UI framework for developing dynamic web applications for mobile and desktop devices. It is a framework for building single page applications. This framework supports multi-tier component development that bridges the client and server. It uses JavaScript on client side and Apex on server side. So before moving further, let us understand what framework is. So framework is reusable software environment that provides particular functionality as a part of a larger software platform to facilitate development of applications, products and solutions. One of the famous uh, software framework is .NET. So I believe everyone know or heard about .NET. It is also a framework. In a very similar fashion, we have a Lightning component framework, which helps us in developing dynamic web pages for mobile and desktop app devices. Next topic we will be covering is Salesforce Lightning. Salesforce Lightning includes Lightning component framework, which we discussed earlier, and some exciting tools for developers. Lightning makes it easier to build responsive application for any device. Salesforce Lightning technology includes Salesforce Lightning components and Lightning App Builder. Lightning component gives us a client server framework that helps in development as well as app performance. It is best suited for Salesforce One mobile app and Salesforce Lightning experience. Whereas Lightning App Builder empowers you to build Lightning applications without code. We can also use Lightning component build using development in the Lightning App Builder to customize user interface without code. Let us understand the benefits of using Lightning component framework. First is out-of-box component set. It provides out-of-box component set of components to get a kick start building applications. And moreover, we do not need to spend time on optimizing our applications for different devices, as these components will take care of it. Another benefit is a rich component ecosystem. So it creates business ready components and make them available for Salesforce One, Lightning Experience and communities. We can create our own components and share them with other users as well. Talking about performance, it uses a stateful client and stateless server architecture that relies on JavaScript on the client side to manage UI component, metadata, and application data. The client calls server only when it is necessary. For example, to get more data or more metadata. The server only sends data that is needed by the user to maximize efficiency. This framework uses JSON to exchange data between server and client, which efficiently utilizes our server, browser, devices, and a network so that we can focus on logic and interactions of our applications. It is event driven architecture. By event driven, I mean we'll be having n number of components which could be used in any of the applications or other components. It helps in faster development as it provides lot of out of box components meeting business needs are faster for desktop and mobile devices. Lastly, this provides a responsive design UI and a very decent user experience. It supports latest technologies like HTML5, CSS3 and touch events. Let us talk more about Aura framework. So this Lightning component framework is built on another open source framework known as Aura. This Aura framework enables us to build applications completely independent of data in Salesforce. If you want to check, you may go to this link. There are certain features in Aura framework which are not currently available in Lightning component, but Salesforce is working on it to bring more out of there. We'll be seeing three namespaces throughout this tutorial. First is Aura, UI and Force. So whenever we have to do something related to log, we will deal with Aura namespace. When we need to do something with UI like button and input fields, we'll deal with UI namespace. And whenever we need to do something related to Salesforce, or we can say specific to Salesforce, then the force is the namespace we'll be using. Let us talk about components more. So components are self-contained and reusable unit of application. They are reusable section of UI and can range in granularity from a single line of text to an entire app. Let's say on VF page we used to create page block table. So now we can have a page block table in one component and use that component in the application. The framework includes a set of pre-built components which can be assembled and configured to form new components in the application. Every component are rendered in HTML within the browser. One component may contain another component as well as HTML, CSS, JavaScript. The detail of each component is encapsulated. What do I mean by encapsulation? We will see it later. Like JavaScript, Salesforce Lightning is also event driven, which means we need to write handler for every action which is performed. Events are fired from JavaScript controller action that are typically triggered by a user interacting with the user interface. There are two types of events in this framework. One is component events and another is application events. Component events are handled by component itself or a component that instantiates or contains the component, whereas application events are handled by all the components that are listening to the event. For development of Lightning component, we use developer console. So let us get familiar with the developer console. You can see this section named 1. So this is menu bar. This menu bar is used to create or open Lightning resources. Next is 2, which is workspace. This is used to work on the Lightning components. As we can see, there are 5 tabs open. One is expense tracker app, another one is form controller, JavaScript controller, another one is form, which is a component. Next is form helper, which is again JavaScript controller, and next is form CSS, which provides styling to the form. So we can easily switch to the required tab using this section. Coming to the part 3, from here we can create a component or open the existing component. We can create controller, JavaScript controller. We can create or open helper. We can create or open CSS styling. So basically, sidebar 3 is used to create or open client-side resources that are part of a specific component bundle. So these are the client-side resources: controller, helper, style, documentation, renderer, design, and SVG. We will take these in more detail in coming tutorials. In next session, we'll be covering chapter 2, which is quick start to Lightning. Thank you for watching this video. Please provide your feedback and questions in the comment box.